back to Keeping Up with Kristin. Today, I'm so happy to be out at the Department of Liquor with our partners, Gerry O'Neill, Superintendent Canepa, and Lorraine from JobsOhio. And we want to talk to you today about the Liquor Bonus Commission Program. So maybe to explain a little better, let's hear it right from the horse's mouth, if you will. So Jim, let me know.
Thank you, Kristin. So we had met with the Grocers Association probably 18 months ago, 2 years ago, and heard a lot of input about the commission and the potential and opportunity maybe to get a bonus. Under the statute, there's an extra 1% that was out there, and we talked about it internally, and it really aligned well with our push to become more consistent, to increase consumer experience. And so with 481 agencies, we thought the way to do it was to incentivize it like any other $1.3 billion company. So we set up an incentive program. We worked with you and your members. We worked with some independents, and we came up with a rubric that really emphasizes the important things for us. And it's not an all or nothing 1%, but it's 25. It's broken up into parts of 1%. And so we're really trying to incentivize the consumer experience, the look and feel, and we hope that the agencies take advantage of it. Now, it's not an automatic.
Right, we know
It's not
that.
an automatic.
We know that.
They have to actually read the emails. There's a compliance component. If they have questions, they need to contact us. But I'll let Lorraine and Gerry talk about like how they take advantage of it.
Great.
Because it's just not going to fall into their lap.
All right, Jim, we hear you loud and clear. Lorraine.
Absolutely, yeah. So for all of our agencies, there are essentially what we call gates, ways to get into this program and the ways you have to make sure you get in. First and foremost, Kristin, you have to opt in to the program.
Yes.
And that opt-in was in the email announcement of the commission bonus, and it is a link. It's pretty simple. You put in your name, your agency number, and you click submit and say, I opt into this program.
And the agency owner.
And I was gonna say, the key is the agency owner, the person who signs the contract, needs to do that activity. They need to take that step. Not the manager of the liquor store, not the clerk at the liquor store, the actual contract signee for our liquor. Second, our entire state, the entire state of Ohio has to grow in revenue by 5%. Not individual stores. Individual stores are removed from that 5% growth.
And we've hit that trend over the last couple
We
of
have
years.
absolutely hit that trend. In fact, we are at 8% year over year this year. We've been at north of 6% past 3 years. So 5% should not be a problem at all. And last but not least, do not find yourself on any kind of superintendent suspension for the fiscal year 2020.
Great. And Gerry?
And so the program will go from the fiscal year, which began July 1st of 2019, and will run through June 30th of next year. And during that time, the agency will have visits from their auditors, who will give them a scorecard on their compliance throughout the year. And so the components of the bonus are, as Lorraine said, a statewide sales goal, but also an individual sales goal for each store. It's just you sell more in dollars than you did last year. And then through the sales and inventory management of our inventory that's in your store, there will be a grade. And then any agency compliance, so no citations from any kind of regulatory agencies such as the OIU or the public safety.
And no lists. We'll look. It's complaint driven, and so the reason we would be looking at your store is because there's a complaint, an auditor complaint, a customer complaint, a vendor complaint, a broker complaint. If I happen to be in your store, so all the things we talked about in training. And for the owners who weren't at the training, you need to get briefed on what the requirements are. And so it's Retail 101. All the things that we're stressing are priorities to us in Retail 101. So literally, you would have to fall down on the job, poke us in the eye to not reap the benefit of the 1%. And so that's really what we're aiming for, is that consistent common denominator in our brand, while also increasing the customer experience.
So again, bottom line, this 1% could be yours. First thing you gotta do though is you gotta opt in.
That was my mother, by the way.
Oh, that was your mother? Oh, wow, we better hurry up and
She
wrap
heard I
this
was
up
on your,
then.
she heard
Yeah.
I was on your show.
Absolutely. So again, listen, you need to opt in by July 31st. It was on their email that they sent out, but it was also in our weekly checkout yesterday and even last week. So make sure you take, a look at that and opt in. Any questions, give me a call. But thanks again for your partnership, both Jobs and the Department of Liquor. We appreciate that. But for now, thanks for watching. Keeping Up with Kristin.